Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. DOMANTAS Sabonis has sent shockwaves across the entire NBA landscape by reportedly agreeing to a blockbuster 4-year deal with the Golden State Warriors. While no official announcement has been made by the franchise, several credible sources close to the league are whispering that the Lithuanian-American big man is on his way to the Bay Area. This move, if confirmed, would represent one of the most stunning power plays of the NBA offseason. It's not just that Sabonis is an all-star level talent, it's the fact that his game seems tailor-made to plug right into Golden State's intricate offensive system. Insiders suggest that the Warriors have been monitoring his situation in Sacramento for months, quietly laying the groundwork for this bold maneuver. His signing may be the missing puzzle piece that propels the Warriors into yet another era of dominance. According to sources close to Sabonis, he was drawn to the idea of playing under Steve Kerr, a coach who values ball movement, high IQ basketball, and versatile bigs. What's more intriguing is that Sabonis reportedly turned down a lucrative extension from the Kings to chase a championship ring with the Warriors. If true, this decision may echo through the league for seasons to come. It's important to note that while nothing is officially confirmed, the basketball world is buzzing. League executives are reportedly stunned by how quickly and quietly the Warriors moved to secure Sabonis. The potential ripple effects of such a deal are enormous. For starters, it raises major questions about the future of the Sacramento Kings. Did they see this coming? Were there any last-minute attempts to keep him? Some say tensions had been brewing behind closed doors for months, with Sabonis allegedly frustrated by Sacramento's inability to make a deep playoff run. Golden State, on the other hand, has a championship pedigree and a proven core, even if that core is aging. For Sabonis, the decision might have come down to legacy over loyalty. If the rumors are true, he's choosing to go all in with a franchise that knows how to win. Even more intriguing is the possibility that other stars might now consider joining the Warriors, reigniting a dynasty many thought was fading. This isn't just a player switch, it could be the beginning of another seismic shift in the NBA power structure, and the timing couldn't be more fascinating with the new season on the horizon. Observers close to the Warriors organization have hinted that the team's front office has been unusually active behind the scenes, holding late-night meetings and reportedly initiating quiet trade talks to clear cap space. While no players have been officially moved yet, whispers suggest the front office has been crafting a long-term vision that involves not just Sabonis, but a restructured core around him. Some even speculate that Draymond Green may have been involved in convincing Sabonis to make the jump, using his leadership and championship experience to pitch the team's culture. Others believe Steph Curry personally reached out to Sabonis, sharing his vision for a reloaded Warriors squad ready to make another deep playoff push. For Golden State fans, this potential signing represents more than just another roster addition. It's a sign that the team is not content to simply age out of relevance. Sabonis brings youth, versatility, and elite-level production. His playmaking from the high post, rebounding tenacity, and ability to run the floor could make him an ideal complement to the Splash Brothers. If the deal is finalized, it may mark the beginning of a strategic shift that positions the Warriors to dominate for years to come. And here's where the plot thickens even more. Sources in Sacramento are reportedly furious, not just about losing Sabonis, but about the manner in which it happened. There are unconfirmed reports that Sabonis had multiple tense meetings with Kings leadership over the past few weeks, citing frustration with the team's lack of urgency in building a true contender. Behind closed doors, it's said that Sabonis wanted more say in the team's direction, possibly even in roster decisions, requests that allegedly fell on deaf ears. If this is true, then the Warriors pounced at the perfect time, offering a stable championship-proven environment with a collaborative front office. The contrast between the two franchises is stark. While Sacramento has made significant progress over the last 2 seasons, they remain an unproven force in the West. Golden State, on the other hand, represents prestige, history, and the proven ability to win under pressure. If Sabonis indeed decided to bet on a system that values his unique skill set, this move may be as much about personal growth and basketball philosophy as it is about chasing titles. Either way, this rumor has completely shaken the basketball universe. Insiders close to the Warriors camp are suggesting that this move could change how the franchise operates moving forward. Historically built around a small ball philosophy, the Warriors may now be preparing to retool their approach with Sabonis at the center. Unlike past bigs who filled supporting roles, Sabonis is a star in his own right, an offensive hub with a rare blend of vision, footwork, and strength. It's possible we may see Steve Kerr deploy him in new creative ways that allow Curry and Thompson to play more freely off the ball. Some believe this is part of a broader tactical shift designed to extend the careers of the veteran core while handing the keys piece by piece to a younger generation. If that's true, then Sabonis could become the bridge between eras, easing the transition as the franchise gradually pivots to a new identity. Golden State has always been forward-thinking, and its potential signing reinforces that mentality. Critics have long said their dynasty was nearing its end, but adding a player like Sabonis might force everyone to reevaluate that narrative. Suddenly, the Warriors' future looks a lot brighter and a lot more dangerous, financially pulling. Off this move would require a level of finesse few front offices can manage. The Warriors are notoriously deep into the luxury tax, but that hasn't stopped them before. Sources claim that ownership has greenlit a long-term investment strategy focused on maximizing what's left of Steph Curry's prime. If Sabonis is part of that plan, it means Golden State is ready to go all in once again, regardless of financial repercussions. This is a franchise that values winning above all else, and they're willing to spend to make it happen. Speculation around how the Warriors will balance their books is already growing. Some believe Andrew Wiggins could be on the move. Others suggest younger players like Jonathan Kuminga or Moses Moody might be packaged in deals to free up space or add complementary pieces. Regardless of the strategy, one thing is clear: Sabonis is not a short-term rental. The rumored 4-year deal implies a long-term vision, possibly even framing him as a central piece of the post-Curry era. It's a bold, calculated risk, but if successful, it might ensure the Warriors remain contenders for years to come. As social media lights up with speculation, fans and analysts alike are scrambling to piece together the behind-the-scenes machinations that led to this rumored deal. It's almost surreal to imagine Sabonis in a Warriors uniform, setting screens for Curry, initiating offense from the elbow, and dominating the boards against smaller lineups. What's even more fascinating is how seamlessly his style seems to fit with Golden State's ethos. This isn't a star looking for individual stats. Sabonis is a team-first player who thrives in structured chaos. And that's exactly what the Warriors specialize in. Reports suggest that internal discussions between Sabonis and Warriors leadership began subtly. Mutual interest, exploratory conversations, but quickly snowballed as both sides realized how aligned their visions were. Some believe the Warriors had been planning this move for over a year, anticipating roster shakeups across the league and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. If so, this could go down as one of the savviest free agency coups in recent memory. It also sets the stage for one of the most compelling storylines heading into the new NBA season: the rebirth of the Warriors, with Sabonis as their unexpected centerpiece. Of course, not everyone is thrilled by the prospect of Sabonis leaving. Sacramento fans are reportedly heartbroken, with many taking to social media to express outrage, disappointment, and confusion. How did the Kings let this happen? Was this avoidable? Some analysts argue that Sacramento underestimated Sabonis' championship aspirations. They saw him as a loyal cornerstone, but perhaps misread his hunger to compete at the highest level. Others believe the writing was on the wall after Sacramento's early playoff exit this past season. Despite a strong regular season, they struggled under postseason pressure, an environment where Golden State thrives. For Sabonis, the choice might have come down to joining a proven winner versus hoping for long-term progress. And if the Warriors sold him on a vision of collective excellence and basketball immortality, that might have been all it took. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going! Meanwhile, whispers around the NBA suggest that other teams may now be reevaluating their own strategies in light of this rumored signing. The ripple effect is already being felt as front offices consider how to compete against a Warriors team, potentially fortified by Sabonis. Some speculate that franchises like the Miami Heat, Boston Celtics, and Philadelphia 76ers might accelerate their own moves to acquire star big men or versatile forwards who can counterbalance Golden State's growing strength. This rumored signing could spark a mini arms race, pushing the NBA into an era where multi-skilled bigs become even more valuable. Additionally, the conversation about super teams will undoubtedly resurface, with fans debating the fairness and competitiveness of one franchise accumulating so much talent. Yet others argue that this kind of roster construction keeps the league exciting, forcing everyone else to innovate and adapt. As these whispers turn into louder discussions, the NBA offseason transforms into a high-stakes chess match, with each team maneuvering to outwit the others. The Sabonis to Warriors rumor is at the heart of this narrative, a potential catalyst for seismic shifts in the league's competitive landscape. Behind closed doors, the Warriors locker room reportedly buzzes with optimism and anticipation. Veterans like Curry, Thompson, and Green are said to be excited about the potential addition of Sabonis, viewing him as a player who can take some pressure off their shoulders while providing fresh energy. Rumors indicate that team chemistry sessions and informal meetings have already taken place to discuss how Sabonis would fit into the group dynamic. The leadership core appears committed to making the transition as smooth as possible, which bodes well for on-court synergy. Interestingly, some insiders hint that Sabonis' own leadership qualities could help usher in a new phase for the Warriors, where younger players learn from a blend of seasoned veterans and emerging stars. This melding of talent and experience could create a formidable blend, with Sabonis acting as a linchpin in the locker room and on the court. If these rumors are true, the Warriors might not only be adding a player, they could be adding a new heartbeat to their championship aspirations, reshaping the team's culture in subtle but profound ways. Financial experts following the NBA have begun dissecting the potential cap implications of this rumored deal. Golden State's front office faces a tricky balancing act between luxury, tax penalties, and maintaining roster flexibility. Rumors suggest the franchise may have made complex moves behind the scenes, perhaps using trades, contract restructures, or other creative cap management strategies to make room for Sabonis' substantial contract. While the Warriors have always been willing to absorb luxury tax hits for championship aspirations, the scale of his rumored commitment to Sabonis might signal a new level of financial boldness. This could prompt league executives to scrutinize the team's approach more closely, wondering if Golden State is setting a precedent for other franchises to follow. At the same time, the NBA's collective bargaining agreement and salary cap structures mean that the Warriors will have to be shrewd in future roster decisions to avoid hampering their long-term competitiveness. The rumors paint a picture of a front office that's playing a high-stakes game, betting heavily on immediate success while trying to keep one eye on the future. As this swirling saga continues, the buzz among basketball journalists and commentators intensifies. If Sabonis' signing with the Warriors becomes official, it will undoubtedly dominate headlines and highlight reels alike. Sports networks might dedicate special coverage analyzing the potential tactical shifts, player matchups, and championship implications. Meanwhile, podcasts and talk shows will debate the long-term effects on the NBA's competitive landscape. The story taps into fundamental themes: ambition, loyalty, legacy, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Even for casual fans, the prospect of a Sabonis-Warriors partnership adds a fresh layer of intrigue to the upcoming season. It raises compelling questions about what greatness really means in modern basketball and how teams evolve to chase it. Whether this signing becomes reality or remains tantalizing rumor, it's already reshaping the conversation. The NBA offseason rarely produces a storyline this captivating or consequential, and everyone will be watching closely to see what happens next. Finally, the human element in this rumor adds a profound dimension to the narrative. Sabonis is not just a player seeking a better contract, he's a professional chasing a dream. The idea of leaving Sacramento, a city where he's grown and developed, for a new challenge in Golden State evokes themes of personal sacrifice and ambition. Fans and commentators alike are intrigued by the psychological journey behind such a decision. Will Sabonis thrive under the bright lights and heightened expectations? Can he adapt to a team culture that demands unselfishness and resilience? The whispers about his commitment to the Warriors suggest he's ready for the challenge, eager to carve out a legacy beyond individual stats. Now, this adds a human face to what might otherwise seem like just a business transaction. At its core, this rumor reflects the complex realities of professional sports, where talent, dreams, and strategy collide in pursuit of something greater than any one player or team. As the basketball world holds its breath, the Sabonis to Warriors story continues to unfold like a gripping drama, full of promise, uncertainty, and endless possibility. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.